next one I'm conflicted for is a director of Christchurch City Holdings. So if somebody, I'll put myself on silent mode, and so is Andrew,
Yeah,
and
the
so
other three
is
too.
James Goff and Sarah Templeton. So I'm going to put myself.
I'm on, so don't make a noise.
Mute my. Oh, sorry. I'm going to mute my mic. And so Sam McDonald can take over the chairing of this, as it's normally a finance and performance one, as the deputy chair. But I suppose, technically speaking, this is a meeting of the council, so I'd like to. Well, no? Is it the balance of the meeting that nominates? I suppose. Am I allowed to nominate a chair?
I'll nominate Sam to take over as a chair. There's Tim here.
Thank you.
I'll second it.
I'll put that motion. All those in favour say aye.
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 Those opposed say no. That's carried. Sam McDonald, you're in the chair. I'm just going to switch my video off and switch my microphone off and get myself a cup of coffee, and I'll be back. Somebody can just ring me.
So.
Just ring.
Okay. Yep. Thanks very much, Leanne. Carol and Diane, are you on the line?
Yes, I am.
Diane, do you want to just talk us through the paper, and then we'll go to questions from councillors?
Okay, thank you. This paper is just to renew an existing arrangement we have, whereby we borrow money for CCHL through LGFA and on-lend it back to them. The arrangement is currently in place, and the purpose of this paper is to provide the board with some security or some assurance that the procedure will continue to exist beyond June. CCHL don't normally borrow all of their money through LGFA, but in the current market they are doing so because of the existing rates and the difficulty in borrowing. And so it's really uncertain as to how long this will continue, given the uncertainty in the market. The arrangement is identical to what we've already got in place, and as you can see there in the recommendation, it's only done if CCHL can provide us with the insurances listed under A, B and C of the recommendation. And I think that summarises it. I'm happy to take any questions.
Yeah, that's great, Diane. Thanks very much. So it's just re-emphasising it's basically a procedural or administrative motion that we need to put through. Does anyone have any questions for Diane? No?
Yeah, I do have a question. I've emailed it through, but I'll just quickly say it. I'm just wondering when we're getting briefed by CCHL on the COVID-19 response, because although I understand this is a procedural motion as much as anything, it does seem that we don't have very much information about what's going on with them, and given the significance of them to our city and our council, then it would be really good to be informed. So can I just check, do we know when that's scheduled for?
Yeah, so Yanni, it's probably not a question for Diane, but is Dawn on the line still?
Sam, it's Carol here.
Oh,
I can make some brief comments. The CCHL management and board are proactively looking at the impacts for both CCHL and the group, and I'm sure that via Dawn, our Chief Executive, when they're in a position to be able to give Council an update, that they will do so.
Perfect, thanks. And that's a really good point, Yanni.
Could we maybe ask for the briefing next Tuesday?
Well, let's just let them work out where they're at. There's been a lot of change in the last week or two, and Dawn, as Carol mentioned, will come back to us. So give them the space they need to do it, and we'll go from there.
I have a question, Sam. Is that okay?
Oh, yeah, Pauline, go for it.
Thanks. Is there any additional cost to count in us performing the borrowing and then on lending it?
No, there is no additional cost to council. We put a small margin on top. Under the Local Government Act, we are not allowed to on-lend to CCO at less than what the money costs us, and so we add a small margin, which is 20 basis points, in order to ensure we've covered any costs.
Great, thank you.
Cool. Are there any other questions from anyone?
Yes, Sam, I've got one question.
Yeah, go for it.
Thanks. I guess these are very uncertain times at the moment, and this is obviously something we've done for quite a while. but it's not, you know, the same situation as it has been for a while. So is there any risk in what we're doing?
Not in passing this, no, there is not. And as Carol has indicated, there's a lot of work going on by CCHL and by their board, and there will be some serious discussions between CCHL and Council, so that we're quite comfortable going forward that the financial integrity and covenants of Council and CCHL are maintained. So this on its own adds no risk, because remember, they can still continue to do this procedure exists through till June. And as I said, we're all aware of the potential risk and are looking to see what we can do to manage it.
Okay, thank you.
Cool. Any other questions? No, perfect. Well, look, I'm happy to move it. Do I have a seconder?
So I'm happy second. Yeah.
So Jimmy, you're happy to second that?
Yeah, Jimmy. Yes.
Okay. Thanks, Jimmy. Is there any discussion? No discussion? Fantastic. I'll put the motion. All in favour say aye.
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 Against? That's carried. Excellent. Thanks very much, Diane, for that.
Thank you.
Okay.